Why does the story of Biafra still make people uncomfortable? Some parts of history are remembered, others are quietly avoided. The Biafra story Britain doesn't want you to hear. A former mayor of Blanco City, Texas, United States, Mike Arnold, has claimed that the British government is opposed to the emergence of an independent Republic of Biafra because it does not want to pay reparations amounting to approximately $6 trillion to Biafrans. Arnold, who is known to be sympathetic to the Biafra struggle, made the claim in a post titled "Britain's Bill is Due," published on his verified Facebook page. He said an independent Biafra nation could make a demand on Britain for payment of the amount. According to him, the amount, which is twice Britain's annual GDP, will become the largest reparations claim in human history. Stating that what the British did to the people of Nigeria's southeast is a vast, horrific, ongoing evil, Arnold traced what he described as Britain's crime against the Igbos to the amalgamation of the southern and northern protectorates in 1914. Part of the post read, "In 1914, Lord Lugard drew a line around two incompatible civilizations, the Islamic Caliphate on the north and the Christian traditional peoples of the south, called it Nigeria, and handed it to the crown. Nobody was asked. The contraption was designed from birth to keep the caliphate in administrative control and the oil flowing to London. When the southeast tried to leave in 1967, after tens of thousands of Igbos were slaughtered in the northern pogroms, Britain showed its hand. Their own declassified Foreign Office documents stated plainly, the sole immediate British interest in Nigeria is that the Nigerian economy be brought back to a condition in which our substantial trade and investment in the country can be further developed, and particularly so we can regain access to important oil installations." He noted that at the time, Shell BP, partly owned by the British government, controlled 84% of Nigeria's oil production, 2/3 of it in Biafran territory. Arnold added, "So, Harold Wilson's Labour government secretly armed Nigeria's federal military, millions of rounds of ammunition, hundreds of machine guns, thousands of mortar and artillery bombs, aircraft, armored personnel carriers, while standing in parliament and lying about it. Nigeria imposed a blockade on Biafra. Food couldn't get in. Medicine couldn't get in. The famine was not an accident, it was the strategy. When parliamentarians begged Wilson to stop, estimating 2 million deaths from starvation, he rebuffed them. 2 days later, he secretly agreed to supply Nigeria with aircraft for the first time. When images of skeletal Biafran children shocked the world, Wilson called it propaganda. Up to 3 million people died, most of them children. Britain pocketed the oil. They have never apologized, never acknowledged it in a school textbook, never paid a single penny." Arnold went ahead to outline how Britain racked up the $6 trillion debt to the people of Biafra, which, according to him, an independent Biafran nation can demand from the British government as reparations. Explaining that the $6 trillion was arrived at after a calculation built category by category from documented facts, he stated, "Oil revenue, Biafran territory. Nigeria has earned approximately $600 billion in oil revenue since 1960s. 2/3 of Shell BP's operations were in Biafran territory. At a 60% territorial share, $360 billion. Adjusted for inflation from $1967 to today, conservatively, $2.5 trillion. Wrongful death, up to 3 million people. International wrongful death precedents, Holocaust reparations, ICC awards, comparable genocide settlements, range from $100,000 to $500,000 per life, at a conservative $500,000 per person, $1.5 trillion. Structural damages, 112 years of the construction. The 1914 amalgamation, the installation of the Caliphate as the administrative class, the 1960 handover engineered to protect British commercial dominance, the ongoing genocide that architecture enables to this day. Caribbean nations are currently pursuing $10 trillion from Britain for slavery reparations. Nigeria's case is more recent, more direct, and more documentable. Conservative estimate, $1 trillion. Obstruction of humanitarian aid, arms supply to an aggressor, compounding interest on all of the above, add $500 billion minimum. The total, approximately $6 trillion, twice Britain's annual GDP, the largest reparations claim in human history. Every penny of it sourced from declassified British government documents, Harold Wilson's own words, Shell BP's own records, the Foreign Office's own confessions. A free Biafra or any legitimate successor government representing the Southeast would have full legal standing to file this claim before the International Court of Justice, which is exactly why the British don't want anyone talking about Biafra. Arnold's views align with claims made by pro-Igbo self-determination groups, including American veterans of Igbo descent, Ambassadors for Self-Determination, and Rising Sun Foundation, that Britain's desire to keep Nigeria from breaking up is the reason it refused to intervene in the case of Indigenous Peoples of Biafra IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu, who is also a British citizen. Shortly after the IPOB leader was convicted of terrorism and sentenced to life imprisonment, the American Veterans of Igbo Descent, an association of retired and serving U.S. military personnel of Igbo origin, accused the British government of enabling the persecution of its citizen Kanu by the Nigerian government. Stay tuned.